He's a legendary guitarist, two-time Grammy nominee, and has traveled the globe entertaining thousands of fans with his unique finger-style playing.
That's right, he's as cool as his music, and I had the opportunity to go backstage at the DeVos Performance Hall to chat with one of the most versatile guitarists of all time, Tommy Emmanuel. The art of music, it connects us all, whether you like to play music or you're just a lover of the art. You've never quite heard it until you've heard it from this guy right here. Right in West Michigan, we have Tommy Emmanuel, who is world-renowned guitar player. Thank you so much for joining us. Just like he wrote it. You know, everyone all over the country and the world, for that matter, knows who you are. You're extremely talented. And, you know, you've come such a long ways from touring as a boy with your family out of a station wagon.
That's right. We started touring in 1960, which was just a bit before you were born, I think. About 20 years, maybe 30 years. But there were 6 children and my mum and dad, and we had a couple of other people who helped mum and dad out, and they also were part of the show. So there were like 10 of us or 12 of us all together.
Well, you've come so far. Now, one of the things that's so unique about your music is that with just 10 fingers and 6 chords or 6 strings, you actually sound like you have several instruments on stage with you.
Oh, right. Well, it's a style of playing that's kind of a bit like playing the piano on the guitar. It's totally self-contained. So, you know, if I want to play, say for instance, let's take a Beatles tune, right? So,
all right,
let's take Lady Madonna. So you've got the hook, right? Then you play the melody. Wonder how you managed to make it. So everything's going on at the same time.
I didn't want you to stop.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I know.
It's so incredible. It is incredible. And you've actually had the opportunity to play with some incredible artists, but there's one that really stands out in my mind. You actually played a little bit on the Michael Jackson album.
Oh, the Michael Jackson album, yeah. Well, that was a great honor for me. And you know, when my manager rang me and said they want you to play on this Michael Jackson album, my first reaction was, I'll believe it when I'm doing it, you know, sort of thing. And sure enough, I got called to do it, and it's a very simple song. It's the last track on the album, Michael, and it was a song that Michael had written back in '87 when he was working on Thriller, and he said that he couldn't really find a place for the song on the albums that he'd done past that, and so it was a very nice song. And we recorded, I redid the guitar part that was on the original recording, and then we did versions where I played a classical guitar, then I played this steel string guitar, and then we did a version with just his voice and my guitar and stuff like that. So,
wow.
Yeah, so who knows what they're going to release. They have, I think, 4 or 5 versions in the can at the moment.
Well, we are looking forward to hearing that, but you have a couple other musicians that are here with you, and I would like to meet them as well. Let's meet them. And joining me now is Pam and Anthony. Pam, you are extremely talented, and you not only play, but you write your own music. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Any place that I possibly can. Life is an inspiration, really. I mean, truly. Anthony and I are both writers, and so I think it's fair to say that just a spark of conversation, a story, you know, a person, you know, a person's story, anything, a musical thing in our heads. It comes from everywhere.
Okay, now you've both been playing for such a long time, and you're both incredibly talented, but compared to some of the other performances you've done, how does that compare to being on stage with Tommy?
Oh my goodness, it's just, the chemistry between us is really great, and
very special.
And we love and respect each other, and you know, we all push each other toward, you know, to be better than we were a minute ago. And I think that's the secret.
Good, and it's really like a family. You guys tour together, and you are like family, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just traveling on the bus with Tommy, all the little bits and pieces that we get to share in the back of the bus when we're practicing for the next show, or trying out a new song, or writing songs on the bus. It's such a beautiful atmosphere, and driving through the countryside in Michigan, for instance, you get inspired that way, and it's a really beautiful thing to be on the road in this fashion. And, we're excited to play here.
Well, we are so excited to have you here in West Michigan. Phenomenal talent right here. You definitely don't want to miss this act, and we'll tell you how you can check them out a little bit later. You know, Tommy, sitting back there and talking to him, he is such a genuinely sweet person and such an unbelievable talent, to say the least. And it's wonderful to see that kind of caliber of talent right here in our backyard.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm jealous. I would have loved to have been there. But to hear more of Tommy's incredible music, you can purchase his new CD entitled Tommy Emmanuel and Friends, live from the Balboa Theater.
Or you can go to TommyEmmanuel.com to hear his brand new CD and so much more. And we'll also be showcasing some of his music a little bit later, so you definitely want to stick around. It's incredible. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tommy Emmanuel, and I'm West.